Okay, here we go. We are live.
For 53 seconds.
Yes, 53 seconds.
I don't like this. I can't see us. And then if I look up there, I can't make any eye contact.
Alrighty. Try to change this.
American Wanderer.
There's the American Wanderer. Hello, hello. I did shave. I shaved. How you doing today? Alright, we're trying something. Hello, Susan. Hello. We're trying something different. I hooked up to our.
Hello, Two Doves Nation.
Yes, Two Doves Nation. Hello. I hooked up USB to our actual big screen TV to put it to use. So if you see us looking slightly up,
it's two screens.
We're trying to fit our trying to make it that we can see better.
New Horizons said someone got a haircut.
Yeah, well, it's slicked back.
American
but yes,
Wanderer said, but did I?
Here it is. I don't know, American Wanderer. Did you? Pagaza TV fam. Hello. Let's see. No more beard, huh? Yes.
Nope, not to go see like this.
Hey, traveling down the banisters. Hello. So yeah, we are. Yes, I did buzz it up a little bit here, so I still have my baby goatee. Thin Blue Lane. Hello. Lucky Dog Productions in the house.
Nursing our travel bug.
Hello.
Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson was here the other night when it was just the girls.
Yep, just the girls. I'm just a girl living in captivity.
Dave Dream About Nice Things. Hello. So, what are we talking about tonight?
Well, we have traveling down in Bannister, just saying hello to everybody. You can see that we are, based on your surrounding borders, we are.
What does that mean?
We're in. We are in Streamlab.
James Catanese says, "What's up?"
So real quick, over on the chat screen, can you guys read your chats?
Two Doves Nation said that's a big baby goatee.
Yeah, it is. It's about 2 inches, almost 3 inches off my chin. So yeah, yeah. Can everybody read? I changed up this chat over here.
I'm like, what are you looking at?
This chat right here. Can everybody read the actual words and everything? Okay. That was one of our biggest things that we were.
Why does it look so weird on the screen?
We modified. Yeah, on the big screen, it looks weird.
Good time camping. Hello. Donna Delahanty. Hello. Larry Grimm. Hello. Yeah, why is it? It looks
yes.
like
Okay.
foreign language up there.
Yeah, up on. So we hooked up. I was messing around trying this dual screen stuff out. With my editing, it works out that if I put it up on our 60-inch or 55-inch, whatever this big thing is we got a long time ago, when I put it up there, I'm able to actually split my screen a lot easier. So I can.
American Wanderer said it's a little fuzzy.
It's a little fuzzy. Okay, sorry. I'll have to maybe adjust it a little bit.
Hello, Wild Nature Lover.
For the next one. But yeah, so welcome everybody. We've been following along on all the different live streams. Congratulations to New Horizons. Susan, you did an excellent job. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, Larry, I guess I'm going to change the font up.
Sit white on white. Who said that? Nursing Our Travel Bug said, yeah, but white on white seems tough to see.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Crap. Yeah, so I'll have to, because it's showing black. It's supposed to be a black background with the white font.
Downsizing makes sense. It's
weird.
Can't read it.
So let's see if I can. Looking around the screen.
We're doing Streamlabs OBS this time because StreamYard seems to give us a little bit of trouble with our internet.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull this off here for you guys.
We have our TV behind us. That's why we're all looking up.
Yeah.
I know. So I'm like,
It's definitely weird.
the Yo-Yo Diet Show. Hello.
Yo-yo.
Yo-Yo.
I used to play with yo-yo.
Let's try. Oh, that probably makes it worse.
What?
Hold on, I'll get it figured out for you guys. This is actually neat that
Nomadic Hippie is here. Hello. Uh-oh.
I can
It's okay,
actually
they
keep
can
on.
still see
Yeah,
us.
I can keep adjusting some stuff here.
I guess I should just sit and look pretty.
You can keep talking.
Just sit and look pretty.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a black background for some reason. Anyway, so yeah, we're adjusting our different. Some of
like Chad.
our. We're trying to mod. Oh, is that any better? Does that help anybody out? A little bigger font. That's too big. Font settings. Too big.
And she went. Whoop.
Oh, here it is, guys. Hold on.
Your dog.
I think I figured it out.
Sound. I think it was PZ.
There we go. Done. And there. Okay. Did that update for anybody?
Or not Regina.
I don't know if it changes. I don't know if it changes.
Blue Lane RV said, "Hey, youngin."
Hi.
American Wanderer said, "I learned OBS and tried Streamlab very close to each other." Are these not the same thing? I thought it was the same thing.
Did the font turn black?
Lagging a bit. Oh, gosh.
The lettering is white and black outline. Oh my gosh.
I'll go check on my phone.
Let's see. Well, people are saying hello to each other, so they must be up. Okay. Daydream about nice things says good. Okay. So I think I got it fixed. Woo! All right, that's done. Okay, James, I see it. All right, good.
Are we still lagging?
That's actually cool, though, that we're able to modify and add things as we're live.
Hi, James Cantonese. Hello.
Yes, hello, everybody. Donna Della Hanty is in the house.
So, yes, what are we talking about tonight?
Okay, so our topics of conversation for tonight are we're looking at a question and answers. Now, we did put up on our community tab some question and answer options. Some people said they were gonna do. So there was one person on there that gave us a bunch of questions. So I'm gonna go on here and pull them up for us. That was the good old Papa Drew. I don't know if he's in the house.
He's not in the house. I haven't seen him yet.
But yeah, so he gave us some interesting questions. Okay.
Okay. So
hi,
we're
Mrs.
way
RV
behind.
Kids TV. Hey guys.
We're really behind.
Maybe we should.
Chat's showing up slow. All right, so we're messing around with different streaming companies to see what's best, what's working best, and what's beneficial. So what we want to do is we're just trying different ones out at this point and seeing. We liked some of the features with this particular Streamlabs, but then we liked the features about StreamYard. So we will get. We'll be okay. We're just working through all these things.
Yeah, they do. They're all saying it.
Are
we are we lagging? They're saying those there.
Hey guys. RV Butterfly, did we say hi?
Yeah, no, not yet. RV Butterfly, hello.
RV Butterfly, I had to stop watching earlier. Did you get to 1,000 yet? I know you guys were like 37 away when I stopped following some of the lives.
If you haven't friended RV Butterfly, please go over there after the live and do so. She's got some pretty cool content, and she's so close to hitting that 1K. James Cantonese says, hi, Mrs. RV Kids TV. No, Susan, you did great. You're everything.
Yes.
Everything's good
yes,
with yours.
Two.
Okay, so.
Did we already say them?
Yes.
Can you go out and then go back into StreamYard?
No.
Restart the live?
No, we have to refreshen it up. All right, well, we're gonna just work through the lag a little bit here on this one. Obviously, this one's not going to work for us. Thin Blue Lane, hello. He said it's a bit laggy, but cute youngin' though. So the questions that we had were as follows.
Hello. No. Lily Gypsy Child.
All right, so the first one is, how much wood can a woodchuck really chuck?
How much wood can a woodchuck chuck?
I don't even know the answer to that one.
Oh, I know it because we had a field trip today to Nixon Park, and I think we talked about that.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
Yeah. Or we talked about, like, what it does. I forget which one.
Okay.
I forget.
What's your answer?
I forget.
Wild nature lover, nature lover, hello.
I know.
We have a few good ones in the, few new ones in the chat that I don't quite recognize. So welcome. So how much does anybody know how much wood could a woodchuck really chuck? Anybody have an answer to that one? Because I personally do not.
Well, they didn't see this one.
Can you refresh it?
No, it'll kick it up.
Well,
maybe it's because they all are.
But woodchucks don't chuck wood. Thin Blue Lane saying woodchucks don't chuck wood. Daydream about nice things says it depends if he can chuck wood to start with. Let's see. The American Wonder, a woodchuck can chuck as many as he can.
Much as he can when he chucks it.
When he chucks it.
Does he have an answer on this?
No, there's no answer. We're just.
2 Doves Nation is saying 0.
Nomadic Hippie said, "Great question, but not sure what chuck is."
Yeah, I don't know who Chuck. I don't know who Chuck is either.
No, it's a bird. Yeah. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
We had this thing for
Doesn't that mean throwing it?
I
don't know. Well, we do know that Steve Turtle can chuck wood. In one of his videos, he was chucking wood into the creek. And they were like, "Hey, stop chucking my wood." And Lily Gypsy Child saying, "Never got the answer in my whole life on the woodchuck."
Better than I'm chucking wood.
Yeah. I guess that, huh?
It's buffering.
I guess.
No.
There's Jurgen's Journey. Hello. Let's see. The next question. So we got a couple good answers. Darn woodchucks, stop chucking my wood. The next question is, what is the deal on the plastic on the end of a shoelace?
That's so your shoes don't unravel.
But there's a follow-up question to it. So we know that the end of the shoelace, the little plastic jobbies on the end of your shoelace are to help keep it from fraying. But he also wants to know why they always come undone and duct tape just does not work too well. So an alternative you can do would be to take your shoelace and you can take your lighter to it and just lightly singe it, and it actually works better than that little plastic end on the things.
Can't you just tie it in a knot?
New Horizons is saying I can't say that woodchuck thing. But the biggest question that they said, the biggest question was, we wanted to know the meaning of life. I can say the meaning of life. The meaning of life is RVing. The RV life is the meaning of life. If you're not RVing, you're not having a good life. That's the bottom line to that one for me. How about you, Mama? What's the meaning of life?
You're alive.
What? I'm not sure. I haven't thought enough about it.
Hold the microphone. Here.
I'll be right back.
I'll be back. Yeah, so the meaning of life for me is the way of life. Really, is being able to get in your RV and go anywhere. One Strange Adventure is saying the meaning of life is 42. Equals 42.
What?
Love is the meaning of life, Lily Gypsy Child
You're
said.
technically, I say you are alive, and that's the meaning of life.
Yeah, the meaning of life. Jurgen's Journey says it's a cereal. Life is a cereal. Get it? Life, the cereal. These little squares. You like?
No.
Oh, Nomadic, I was waiting for it. The meaning of life is
tacos.
Tacos. We just had tacos today.
I didn't eat them because I was hungry.
Yes.
So.
James Cantonese, when meaning of life is when I wake up, I am here.
Yeah.
Yes. No,
tacos.
RV Butterfly is agreeing with Nomadic Hippie, saying tacos and Cuban food.
What's that?
And I agree 100% with Two Doves Nation. What's Two Doves Nation saying?
Where? God is
life, yes.
So
100% agreed on that.
I figured there's this thing on TikTok where there's these gummy fruit where it's like Jello instead of plastic, where you have to bite in and Jello goes in. Sometimes it explodes. Yeah. And I want to try it.
Daydream About Nice Things says life is also a magazine. Yes.
What?
Yes. Oh, look at this! One Strange Adventure. Everybody, put a clapping emoji in the chat. They just hit 400 friends tonight. They want to thank everybody that supports the channel. Hello, yes. New Horizon is saying the meaning of life for me is being able to cook bread and not make bricks. Bread is definitely a tough one to do. Human life is the universe's attempt to figure itself out. Very interesting.
Oh, the meaning of life is you. Tomorrow will never like if you wake up, tomorrow will never come.
Yes,
or
tomorrow
will never be the end of the earth. What's that? That makes no sense.
That's congratulations.
It looks like a butt exploding.
There you go.
Or it looks like a
Easy. Yeah. So everybody is congratulating One Strange Adventures. Yes, that is awesome to be able to hit that mark, and they're gonna keep coming for you. You just keep working at it. You'll get next time you'll be hitting that 500 mark, and you'll be like, "Holy cow! I can't believe I hit 500."
What are the things that they give you with your?
The Mac Hippie's laughing at your comment.
What do they give you when you go to Chinese once you're done? What are they called?
Fortune cookies.
It looks like a fortune cookie exploding.
Yes.
What is it?
Lily's saying funny girl. But yeah, so those were our questions.
Hi, Ezra.
And then James Cantonese put one in, which is another good one that everybody can sort of help with. Maddox is exploding butt perfect.
You say hi to Ezra.
Yes.
Hi.
So hey Ezra. Yeah. So James Cantonese has one on here that's actually pretty. It's going to be a good one for everybody to answer. His question was, who has the best insurance for full timers?
What's that mean?
So I'm assuming, obviously, he's more than likely talking about insurance for your RV. So if everybody could chime in there, James, thanks for reminding us for everybody to hit the thumbs up button. But yeah, so if everybody wants to chime in, if you're okay with telling us who your insurance company is, that would help James out. Ours is actually through our auto right now through our auto company, insurance company.
Don't look up. Look at that.
We have State Farm, and so we're looking into other ones too. Right now, we use them just because that was our insurance company for everything else.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Two Doves Nation is Two Doves Nation uses USAA.
New Horizons.
New Horizons is saying State Farm no Progressive. Let's see who else.
RV yes slow. What? One that says you
all right.
Eat.
Lily Gypsy Child is saying she needs to make something to eat. She'll be watching in the background.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Okay, Lily.
Yeah, so the other mods will be able to handle that for us. So it's a matter. Nomadic Hippie is saying I'm stuck on Progressive for the last 2 years, but haven't had to use them yet. Yeah, hopefully that's a good thing, Nomadic. Hopefully you never have to use them. Thin Blue Lane is saying they just switched to Safeco. Hey, Roy and Becky's Travels. Hello. We're chatting about James Cantonese had a question about the best RV insurance companies to cover your RV. RV Butterfly said I got Progressive.
Which one are you on?
Oh, so the American Wonder also has Safeco.
We only got 3.
And yeah. Who else? Yeah, so we're through State Farm. Thin Blue Lane says Progressive has always been good to us. In my job, I have observed many accidents, and Progressive was very good to those victims. New Horizons is saying when you file a claim with Progressive is when you find out how they can be bad. Roy and Becky's Travels uses Progressive as well. Nick Pixel is saying Allstate. And then our Epic RV Adventure has National General. We haven't had to use them. They had Geico before they switched. Jurgens is saying they got the best price and coverage from AARP, the Hartford.
What's your best?
Yes, they are. They are, and that's what I might do for everybody is I might put up a it'll show like a poll. No, actually I can put it in sort of like I did with the question and answer thing, and then everybody can comment so that people can all the followers can actually see who like different options that you could actually check out for yourself. So yeah, that's a good one, Nomadic Hippie. When we're finished here, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll put that up on the community tab. So if you guys go to our page, our channel, and look at the very top where you can see videos and there's a home videos and all that. There's a community tab that once you hit 1K for your subscribers, that opens up where you can actually use it. So go to tomorrow. I'll put that up in the morning, and you guys can go in there and put on there your suggestions for the RV community, and then I can reference it again. I'll keep referencing it so that people can go to it if they do have questions or want to look for another one. They at least have some names to search.
I have a question.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I have a question. What? Did you like our last live where we had no daddy through half of it? No daddy.
Yeah, so if you missed it, you have to go check it out. I was at work on my way home from work then, and the girls went live.
I have a comment too.
Hold on. Thin Blue Lane saying, "Is it cold there?" Actually,
kind of.
It's in the 40s, and Monday and Tuesday it's supposed to be in the 60s.
I went on a hike today and it didn't really feel that bad because I had field trip, and then we were talking about. Here's my favorite part of it. We were talking about woodpecker holes and how some of them live in, like some other birds live in the holes, and like the biggest woodpecker. And then my teacher turned around, and there is this tree that fell down, and it still had its branches, and this female deer was laying there. And I have a picture of it, but it was cool because she was listening to our conversations.
Well, Kimberly Lane said you're in a short sleeve shirt and your wife is in the back with a sweatshirt.
Yeah. It's actually in the house here. We always have our.
It's 72.
Yeah, our thermostat is set at 72. I like to be able to wear short sleeve shirts because I'm outside all day in the cold, so it's nice to be able to come in and be super warm without having to be all bundled up.
Yeah, you're on.
Pneumatic hippie. Look, everybody's saying they loved it.
What?
Downsizing makes sense. Says yes, girl strong. Thin Blue Lane said yes. Yeah, Thin Blue Lane. Yes, 1.13K friends we have. It keeps growing. Even though we hit 1K, we're still working on the subscriber count just to keep that moving along. As we keep getting more followers, that's more chances of us to have that view time. Tonight we should roll over 1,000 watch hours, so we should be. We're moving along. We're definitely moving along. So I would definitely recommend just keep going with keep working on your subscriber count.
Keep going with your gut. You were gonna say that right now.
Look, RV Nomads 365. Hello, if I missed you coming in the room. Manteca, California was 67 today.
Lucky.
So we're supposed to get this warm front that's coming through Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday, Thursday, it's back to 40 degrees again, and it's been hovering right around freezing at nighttime for us. So it's really weird.
A month ago, last year in 2019, I think it was 12 degrees here.
So our epic RV adventure says if only our sticks and bricks is freezing in the winter and hot in the summer because Michael keeps it that way. I want to full time so I can keep the temp where I want it. Yes. All right. Yes, Jurgens. We'll see you when you come on back. So far I'm showing 17 in the house.
It says 18 on there.
I just kicked to 18.
And now it says 19 because it counts the person, it counts them, and then like on here it doesn't count us.
Jurgen has a premiere tomorrow that is at an ungodly hour of 7 a.m. Yes.
Aww. That's the time I have to wake up. I'm not going to be up. That's the time I have to wake up. It's Saturday. I know, but usually that's the time I wake up. That's the time that Rand's going to wake up tomorrow.
Yeah, that's one thing that we're looking forward to when we do go full time and the girls are doing the cyber school, is that we don't have to force the kids to get up that early. That's my oldest daughter. She's up at what, 5 o'clock in the morning. There's road tripping with tacos. No, tacos. Tacos. Sorry if I messed that up.
Tacos.
I'm sure I did.
Probably tacos.
Haley family, I see you popped in here. Hello. Welcome again.
Was Papa Drew?
We are doing great, Haley family. And that intro that you dropped the other day for 2020, that is really cool. I do like that. Yes, RV Nomads, I'm gonna have to check for some reason. Huh? Oh, Aaron subscribed to you today. Okay, yeah. So definitely check RV Nomads. The community that's here is awesome. If you haven't met these folks before, they all are very dedicated to watching and following you along your travels. So definitely check them out. And the RV community is just awesome that surrounds us through our lives and through through all the folks that are on here through their live streams as well, or their content that they create. It's very cool. One Strange Adventures. See, they're all saying hello. Everybody's sort of familiar with each other. It's really cool. Really cool. So another thing that I promised to do. Another thing that I promised to do was to dig up a picture, and I actually found two. So I think the American Wonder, are you still in here? I believe so. I do have a picture. So I'm going to pull one up here. And Two Doves Nation, if you're still in the room, here's what we're going to have. Are you ready for it? Bam. Let me move this out of the way. So we were down, we were down in there you go. We were down to Harper's Ferry, and you can see I was wearing a black shirt, so it's a little tough to see the length of it. But you can see I'm sitting there right behind some of our yeah, look at all that hair. I'm standing behind I can't remember the fellow's name. He was down in Harper's Ferry. He was one that was part of that little revolution.
Isn't it Abraham Lincoln?
No, that's not. No, I can't remember his name.
That beard looks fake.
But yeah, I happened to. Yeah, Duck Dynasty lost a brother.
John Brown.
I can't remember.
This is John Brown.
It looks like Abraham Lincoln.
But yeah, so there's one of them. Now that was about.
Are you two related?
I don't know. My family's from West Virginia.
Their beards are related.
Yeah, our beards are related.
We just watched a video of how
there we go, John Stower.
We just watched a video of how you tuck your beard in when you have a really long beard.
Yeah.
Ralph's Trucking.
Ralph's Trucking's here. Hello. John something. Yeah, I can't. I think Thin Blue Lane might have it there. John Stower. Yeah, it was part of the involvements that happened down in Harper's Ferry during the slavery period.
Hi, Bubba Bug.
Bubba Bug, hello.
Oh, I see.
No, actually my grandpa, you were saying greatest grandpa, but my grandpa, when he passed, his beard was down to his belly button.
Belly button.
Yes. And then I never got to meet that generation back. So it might be, who knows? I don't even know. So there's the first one. And then
not just one, everybody.
Not just one, but here's the one to show off.
There's a two.
Yes, the handlebars. The handlebars are getting ready to be shown.
No, not again. No.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, it didn't transfer over. Okay, give me a second. I will make that happen for you. Let me modify this one. I can't believe it modified.
Hello, Joshua Hernandez.
Josh is in the house. Done.
Oh, no, not this one.
Oh, okay. Let me go back here. Yes, there we go. Did it change for you guys? I want to make sure that that it changed. The picture changed.
It's lagging.
Let's see.
There it is.
There. Bam.
Maybe.
Sean? Yes. Yeah. Look at those handlebars, folks.
No.
Look at those handlebars.
Didn't you put your beard in like buns everywhere?
Yeah.
Or
yes, that was my I was
fancy man.
that was only like 4 months worth of growth at that point in time.
Wasn't that?
I have a voice for that face.
Who said that? Thin blue. Yes, thin blue. Okay, so there you go. Thin blue lane. On one of your next lives, if you can use that voice somewhere so that I can hear what kind of voice you're gonna have for it. Yeah, sophisticated lumberjack says Two Doves Nation.
With the hat.
So
hey, you're not wearing
that
your
was
hat.
a full for 2 years, I think it was, that I ran. I ran a full beard.
Before we told him to cut it off.
Yeah, they made me cut it off.
Hey, we let you to the competition.
Yeah, they made me cut it off. They didn't like it, so now I got my little baby goatee. And for those that came into the room, let me show it here. I'll move back to the main screen.
Oh yeah,
I did. I did shave it, so I just had my little baby goatee. Two Doves Nation, and all those were talking about our last feed that we were in.
You're a goat.
I'm a goat.
Yes, everyone who's new here, welcome to the RV Beard TV.
RV Beard TV, yes.
We're a new travel channel.
It's actually RV Kids TV, but okay.
Yes.
I don't know.
But
RV Beards TV. Say hi.
Yeah.
No, I am never saying that.
Guys, this is Rocky. Check out my beard.
Check out my beard. Okay, we're done.
My beard's gonna take a walk over here.
Yeah, I noticed that. Thin Blue Lane said he shaved his beard off tonight. I noticed you were a little clean shaven in Susan's first live stream.
I would see. No, I can't get an American Wanderer.
Right here, American Wanderer. Did he or didn't he? I don't know. We will. We're just gonna have to keep an eye out for you on one of your live streams. We went with Streamlab to do this question and answer. The question and answers that we did prior. Unfortunately, I can't pull anybody up on the Streamlabs. That's one downside to Streamlab, is that they don't have that option of pulling people up. So I guess we are going to have to wait and see on one of your lives.
Did you hear Mommy?
Yeah, no, I don't. So that. Yeah, we're kind of sticking to our budget. But yes. So what we're probably going to do is one of our next live streams may not necessarily be next week, but one of our live streams we will probably do a little bit of pulling people up with their awesome beards.
Are we gonna do lives
just because that's a cool interest that I have, and interested in knowing how interested in knowing how people do with their shaving when they're full time. Because one worry that I have is I don't want to clog.
Hello,
I don't want to.
full armor what? Bassin.
Full armor Bassin. Hello.
Can I tell you something?
So when we are full time, I don't want to worry about clogging up our tank with shaving. Our piping and all that through our sink. So I don't want to. So I'd be interested to know what people do for shaving. Do they go into the regular bathrooms and shave that way, or what everybody does in that sense, so that I can sort of prepare myself for when we go full timing, the plan that I'm going to have to do. So the American Wanderer, I put it on. I think I sent you something, but yeah, Jurgen, I hate shaving as well. My beard's so thick, the hairs are so thick. It's insane. I'd have to shave every day, but then when I shave every day, I break out and stuff, I guess. So it's sort of not a thing that I want to have to do every day.
Okay.
So our email, tv@gmail.com. All right, I'm gonna put that's our Gmail, our email. So if anybody needed to email us for anything, have at it.
Can I talk?
Yes.
Are we gonna do lives during while we're camping?
Yes, we will be doing lives while we're full time camping.
What about this summer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to continue every week. Thin Blue Lane saying the RV sink can handle it. Okay.
What if we go back to Taekwondo and we have to?
Great video idea. How to? There we go. How to pneumatic hippie saying great video idea. How to unplug an RV pipe system. That would be a very interesting live because the piping in your RV isn't like your standard piping in your house. So that would be one. I have to research into that and look at that a little bit more in depth.
In depth? What does that mean?
Yeah, RV Nomads, New Horizons did excellent. It was it was a good time, and they had, I think she had 50. I think I saw 51 at one point in time in her live. Yes, the Lane definitely have at it with emailing. And Pneumatic Hippie's got some awesome content as well, and has a really cool storyline with being he has an RV, but he also has his trucking, so it's definitely a cool life. He's basically full time in two different aspects of it, but he has some really cool live streams, and he definitely has a lot. If you're questioning about videoing, different video tools and stuff like that, like the gimbals, and he does put out a lot of good information on that aspect as well. Yeah, everybody there's the Blue Lane's agreeing. He's very entertaining. On Black Tank Mess. Yeah, James, there are some out there. There are some that have recorded issues with when they had Black Tank issues. We actually did one. We got one of those Camco portable totes, and we did a video on how to properly use it without having those issues. There, New Horizons said I got up to 68 people at one point, and they are still watching the horrible train wreck. Susan, it was not a horrible train wreck. You did a very good job with it. Part of that is everybody understands that it's a learning experience, and being your first live, everybody. The copy and paste thing, you got it though. Everybody was helping you out. That's a good thing about RVing community is that we're there to help you, not to talk bad about you or anything like that. We're here to help you.
Full Armor has a question for you, Rock.
Full Armor has a question. What is that shirt you're wearing, brother? I don't know if I can bend over like that, but here we go. It is
It's supposed to be Starbucks.
Yeah, Starbucks. It's the Starbucks logo, but it has. I can't quite get. There we go. It's got Hebrews 10:10 on it. Sacrificed for me, and has Jesus with his palm, with his palms out, with showing the holes in his hands. Yeah, I found that shirt at I don't know where it was, but underneath of it says, "We have been made by holy through the sacrifice of the body of Jesus Christ," which is the Hebrew verse. So yes, that's one of my favorite shirts.
One. What's your other one?
No, one of my favorite shirts.
Yeah, what's the other one?
My other one is my Father's Day shirt.
Oh, yeah.
The girls got me that
what
says
about
"World's Greatest Father," and then the father's crossed out and says "Farter."
What about this guy pooped today?
Yeah.
What about
very
Mr.
nice,
Yuck?
great shirt.
What about Mr. Yuck?
Hated that I missed your live, New Horizons, but busy eating out. Well, I know you rocked it. She did. Thanks everybody for the shirt.
Great shirt.
Great shirt. Great shirt.
Love that shirt. Love your shirt.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out, Former. We'll come over and check you out.
What?
I think you. Yeah, we love fishing, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love fishing.
I never catch fish yet. Like I've never caught a fish yet. Whenever we go camping.
No, I think you caught one. Yeah, Raylan.
No, I've never caught one yet.
Raylan, the little one, tends to hook a bunch of fish. I tend to put the bait on everybody's hooks. And that's about.
I never catch any. They nibble on it and then they run away.
Yeah.
Swim away.
The cool thing is one of the campsite, the campground that we primarily be staying at.
Gettysburg Farms.
Gettysburg Farms is in Dover, PA.
Small world. Wait, what was it?
The Conewaga Creek is one of the major creeks that runs through our area. The campground actually, the creek hooks back on itself, and the campground property is in that hook. So there's a ton of spaces to fish. Boating. Yep, you can canoe on. It's deep enough that you can canoe,
swim,
kayak, swim. But based off of the carp that I've seen in there, that we've seen,
they're big. They're bigger than my head. Oh, did you know there's a salamander that's in water that's about as big as your ankle up to your knee?
Yeah.
That's how big the carp thingies were. We talked about them today.
Hershey parking area. Okay, yes, James Cantonese. So, I'm gonna look into more. The parking area and the dates. The date was September 14th, I believe it was. The Hershey RV show is what James is talking about. Nick Pixel, thanks for stopping by. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
But yeah, so James is referencing the Hershey RV show. We're gonna do a meet and greet, set up a meet and greet. As we get closer to that September date, we'll have some more information for you. And basically, and the parking space, this parking there is huge. They do have an area that you can boondock out of. You're on the blacktop, and it's essentially, it takes up. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the giant arena, like their shopping center, the Hershey Arena where they have the Hershey Bears hockey. This whole parking lot is taken over by the RVs and the RV community. It's huge. I mean, they actually have. I can't even count how many rows just for the spectator parking. Downsizing. Have a good night. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out. But yeah, so we'll get more of that together for you as we're getting closer. But there's definitely plenty to do there. And if you are Thousand Trails members, there is a Thousand Trail campsite in Hershey, and it's actually out of Pennsylvania. One of the better programs, or one of the better campgrounds in Pennsylvania for Thousand Trails. So yeah, we'll definitely get more information to you, everybody. Jurgen's Journey is asking what streaming service you're using. Are you using? This isn't StreamYard, is it? No, this isn't StreamYard. This is actually Streamlab OBS. It's another free streaming service. This one's a little bit more involved. You can see like all the bordering and stuff like that, with the exception of the donations and subscribers and top donation. Besides that was a standard thing. I'm still working on trying to figure out how to get rid of some of that. But like our logo, this chat, those comments above.
Keep calm and follow RV Kids TV.
And then the border in the background, that's something that I I did designing. I'm gonna keep critiquing it a little bit more to make it a little cleaner looking. Um, but yeah, the one thing with this program is that you're able to modify it all. Where StreamYard, you have the standard view. Um, the thing that we really love is about StreamYard though is that you can bring people up on a panel where this you can't do that, or if you can, I haven't found it yet. RV Nomads 365, so those 1,000 trails. Without them, we couldn't be full timers, and that's actually one of the reasons why uh, we went with 1,000 trails is because we know that we're going to be transitioning into that full time RVing, and for the price of what they had to offer, um, even with the upgrade to we did the elite, that ultimate package, elite or whatever. We did that one so that we could stay for 21 days at a time, and we could jump from 1,000 trails site to 1,000 trail site to 1,000 trail site. We we did it for that reason. We upgraded for that reason, and even with the cost of that added in, I'm paying a fraction of what I paid for last summer, just in last summer staying at campsites and paying for them. So it's definitely awesome. Green screen. No, I haven't found that out either. I haven't seen an option to do that.
Tell them the story about how you want the green screen. Tell them the story about how you want the green screen.
What, at Walmart? Yeah. So the green screen thing, she's telling me to remind everybody for StreamYard. I went to Walmart specifically to get get some green material for our StreamYard when we stream on StreamYard. I totally walked right past it, and my brain went somewhere else, and the fabric is still at Walmart. So yeah, so I don't have a green screen yet. So yeah, so it's definitely a neat program. OBS is a neat program. It is a little bit more time consuming and involved. There are some stock formats that you can use, but they weren't really any sort of RV related type of stuff. So I just decided on figuring out how to make my own. Let's see. Yeah, so the people were talking about Mayberry. Susan was going over. There's a meeting, like a meet and greet in Mayberry campground. So that's what she's talking about there. If you want more information on it, check out Susan's last live, the first live and her most recent one that she did. That'll have a lot of information on there. I think Bob came up and they were all going over a lot of that. Let's see. And then Nomadic Hippie saying that Streamlab also works on mobile where StreamYard doesn't. Let's see what else. Oh, and then American Wanderer saying, I love Boondock. Where'd he go? I just lost you. Sorry, American Wanderer. I'm just an old boondocker. Yes, he boondocks. That's one thing that we are looking forward to doing when we go full time. And let's see, what else? Oh, Imagine Your Odyssey. Hello, how are you? Share screen. No, that's the one downside of Imagine Your Odyssey. We cannot share our screen. We can't split our screen and bring somebody else up on a panel. What we can do the web screen view where I can pull up what's on my web screen, my internet screen or computer, my laptop screen, there is an option to do that as well. Then there's options to do stuff like this, where I can say be right back. In the beginning, a stream starting soon type of thing. And then I can also do like I did where I showed my beard off, things like that. So, yeah. So Susan's asking. I'm trying to understand something. Do people have to have StreamYard to be in my live stream? The answer to that, Susan, is no. As long so what happens when you share your link like you did on your live, you want to be careful with that. You want to direct to this is who I'm directing that link to, because when you share that link, that actually shows up on your chat. So anybody and their brother can click on it. So when you do share that link, and you notice how you had below your screen little images that were sort of grayed out of Blue Lane, Bob, I think Jerry was on there too. Yeah, Jerry came on too. You have to select those like you did, but anybody could have clicked on that link and showed up down below there for you, and that's why StreamYard does that, where you have to invite them in by clicking on their image for you. But they do not have to have StreamYard, because what happens is when you click on that link, it directs that person into another web browser and opens up StreamYard for them. So yeah, so that's why, to answer your question, you don't have to have that. They don't have to have StreamYard, because what it does is opens a browser up for you. Let's see what else. So RV Nomads is saying, be realistic about TT. They're a camping association in California. The sites are very rustic and woodsy. Very good with that. In other states, we have found Thousand Trails more concrete-like. Yeah, that is the one thing with Thousand Trails. It is a gamble in some senses on the type of campground that you're going to be at. With the Thousand Trails program, each campsite acts as its own individual campsite, campground, even though it's underneath that Thousand Trails umbrella. So, depending upon how recent Thousand Trails has bought that campsite out, could affect the quality of that campsite, because there are a lot of those campgrounds that they did purchase that were failing. So Thousand Trails bought them out to turn it around. We've noticed that in our experience through Pennsylvania so far with the places we stayed. A few of them were one of them in particular. It was a very nice campground, but you could tell that it was on that recuperating stage. So it is a gamble, and from what I understand from other people's input is that some of them are sort of borderline. But for us, we don't mind it too much, as long as they have functioning electric, functioning water, stuff like that. We're not too picky with those things. And if you look at a lot of the channels that do give you, they're always negative about the Thousand Trails. So many of them are super picky about what they want to be where they want to be staying for 14 days or 7 days or 21 days. Yeah, it's definitely it's on what you're looking for. So I'm just trying to catch up on some of the chat here. Oh, Cummins Camping. I saw you come in earlier, and I was somewhere else in my brain. So I'd like to say hello to you. The good thing about this community is that everybody sort of is very helpful in letting everybody know about the good and the bad and the ugly of everything. So it works out pretty well. One place everybody's talking about California and how expensive it is. Yes, we definitely want to go out to just experience it. Well, our epic RV adventures got to go. Got to milk the goats at 7:15 a.m. Have a good one. Good night. Who else? So I guess let's see how long. Been on for an hour. Oh, time's flying. Um, does anybody else have any last minute questions for the Q&A, the question and answer part? And it doesn't necessarily have to be directed towards us. It could be directed towards the community as well. The gas prices, we're sort of excited. I paid $2.49 or $2.46 a gallon today for gas, and it's pretty excited. It was 2 weeks ago. I think it was $2.79 a gallon. $2 Nation. How old are you? I am 36. 36 years old. Look who is sleeping. Yeah, she's falling asleep. Lily, Gypsy Child, welcome back. Hope you ate some for us. Yes, James Kennedy, I saw that you sent me a new guide. That's awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. What you're doing for the community works out very well. RV Nomads, have a good evening. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for coming out, too. I just have New Horizon saying, I just have to say this is the most amazing community me and my husband have been involved in. We were both in tears tonight with all the love tonight. Yes. Yes, it is a very cool feeling, Susan. I agree with you 100%. I'm glad you get to experience it. Two Doves Nation. Rocky is not my real name. My real name is Roland. I'm the third, so it was good for me to have a nickname because when Grandma would yell Roland, my grandfather, my dad, and I would all look. So my grandfather gave my dad the nickname Junior, and then due to speaking of goats, my grandfather had goats, and I happened to get into a little altercation with one of the goats one day, and my grandfather come running out the door saying, "Calm it down, Rocky." I was getting a little fight with a goat, and Rocky stuck ever since then. So that's how I got the nickname Rocky. Jurgen's Journey, I have to get up very early, so I must say goodnight. Thank you for a great live stream. I have a premiere in the morning at 7 and chores to do before it. Yes, that is very, very early for me, Jurgen, on Saturdays. So I will have to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, I will be watching it after the fact. So trusting in all your previous posts is going to be another great content from you. So everybody check out Jurgen's Journey in your daily routines tomorrow. Oh, I think I saw. Did I see New Vision Security? New Vision Security is in the house. Hello. Yes, New Horizons. I agree with you on traveling down at Bannister. Seems like a very cool family. Very, very cool family. Thin Blue Lane. I wake up every day about 10 a.m. That's normally during our season, the warm seasons. That's about the time that we wake up as well. Let's see who else. Oh, Lily, you're going. Yep, you're headed out too. Have a good night. Looks like maybe. Oh no, Lily's saying goodnight to Jurgens. And we have Reagan Brown. Everybody say hello to Reagan. Another very cool content creator. Thin Blue. Thin Blue ain't saying still 13 here. He won't leave till we hang up. Yeah, Lily's still here. She just came back. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is since the middle one she's starting to snore. I think we're gonna end up cutting it off here. But yes. Oh, that's another thing for Thin Blue Lanes. I think somebody was mentioning about your fancy mic. New Visions was talking about your fancy mic. I left it in your comments. You were asking about it. Everybody go check out his mics. He just did a test with a bunch of lapel mics and stuff that he got. I honestly like your original one on account of just the look that it gives you, and but the dual, the one where it had two microphones, is a very nice feature for both of you to have, and it actually it picked up very well. The very last one that you had on that you got from Japan, to me that was probably the best lapel that you had. It was a little quieter, but I think that's due to all the technology that it has, where I just had to turn my volume up a little bit. But that one was a very clean. That was a very clean microphone if you're running just yourself. But I really enjoyed the two where you both had a microphone. It gives a little bit more flexibility on a lot of things. But that original one that you had with the arm, that gives you a certain something. I don't know what it is. I guess the visual addition to it. I really like that one probably the most out of all of them for that reason. But let's see who. Oh, Johnny's Journey. Everybody, Johnny's Journey is saying hello. But yeah, we're actually we're gonna call it off. On my mouth, it was on my chest. Yeah, no, but it still picked you up though, even with it being down real low on your chest like that. That was actually pretty cool. John Down Ambassadors, thank you, man. Have a good night. So yeah, I definitely, even with it being so low, it still picked you up. It still picked you up pretty well. So I imagine with it being up more towards the cuff, that would probably is going to be an awesome microphone. Yes. So let's see. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it. I gotta get this child to bed. Try to carry her up the steps. So we're gonna call it a quit. So everybody, you have yourself a good night. Reagan, sorry, we're gonna head out here, but thank you for coming over and supporting us. Everybody, if you could leave us a thumbs up if you haven't yet, that would be grateful. Don't forget to tomorrow. James Cantonese is live. Tomorrow's night live from 6 to 9, and then Jurgens is at 6 a.m. or 6 a.m. premiere Eastern time. And everybody have a safe night and good night. And if you're traveling tomorrow, be safe in your travels. Thank you, everybody. And I think Thin Blue Lane saying I can go live after this if you all want. So, does everybody want to let Thin Blue Lane know if they'll be able to jump into his live? That would be greatly appreciated. There you go, Thin Blue Lane. Imagine your Odyssey would like to do a test with you. if that's okay. So I'll keep this open for a minute so you guys can chat with each other and figure that out. There you go, Lily's saying, bring it, Thin Blue Lane. One thing I would try to mess around with though is your location of that ring light for you. When you had it like dead top over top of you, it really like amplified more of like your forehead area. So I would definitely try that out and maybe slightly get it where it's not quite as focal point right on your head like that. Right now, I actually have a lamp on both sides of me to sort of even it out. But that ring light was super bright. All right, looks like everybody. Yeah, it looks like Thimble Lane is setting up. So if everybody would like to head over there to support him, that would be greatly appreciated on everybody, on both him and my aspects there. Once again, everybody be safe. Have a great evening and a great weekend. We'll see you on the next one.